Alright guys, welcome back. Last time we had a slightly disturbing series of events in Eddie's room where I think Eve is now dead, to be honest, because like just replay from here.
Eddie?
Oh dear God. What the hell? Oh, that's mine.
Mine. What does that mean? And then he leaves the room. Something's off. Something is definitely off, folks. Victoria. Victoria's room. Things. Tony's probably hidden it somewhere. That's all I needed to hear. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's think. Okay, first off, let's go back to timeline 6. Because we're missing where a lot of folks are before the dinner. So Tony is just leaving the attic. If we look at this, John, Annie, and Helen enter. John, Annie, and Helen, which means that everyone else might already be in the dining room? Let's check. So timeline 6. It would be Tony. Who isn't accounted for? Tony, Martha, Eddie, and Vic are already in the dining room, perhaps? Dining room. Tony, Martha, Helen, Vic. No. Okay, we know Oswald's not there for sure. We know for sure Martha's in the dining room, I think. Because she's there at 5. There at 7. So for sure, Martha's in the dining room at timeline 6. Actually, Helen should not be in there. Because she's in the living room. Not sure why I put Helen in there. Alright, let's try that again with everyone but Helen. Be Victoria, Eddie, Martha, Tony, possibly in the dining room at timeline 6. Okay, let's try no Tony. Tony might be snooping around. There we go.
Hello, Mum. Is everything all right?
Yes, of course. You're just a little early for dinner, that's all.
Are you sure? You seem flustered.
So,
Well-
good to know. She never called the police. She just hang up the phone instantly. She hung up the phone instantly.
You know how it is. It's not easy organising dinner for a house full of people with only one member of staff.
I am sorry, Martha. It was my fault for...
I hope that you don't mind that I brought that man in from the cold, Mum. I thought he looked fairly harmless.
Are we talking about Mr. Hobbs? He's the least of my concerns. It's nice to have some new company, if you ask me. And it's a pleasure to have Annie here as well, Victoria, so I wouldn't worry.
Is there something else to be concerned about?
No, heavens no. Look at the two
Probably
of you
the dead
back
man
together
in the
again.
study.
You make a great pair.
Thanks, Martha. Eddie was just complaining about how he couldn't find something when I walked in, and...
We were just talking about old times. I was looking for some chalk for the cues.
You two were so close as children. It's so funny seeing the both of you here again. You know, Victoria, I really think... Well, never mind.
Mum, can we please not talk about us as children?
Oh, you were so grumpy when you were little. I remember.
Do you still have that bracelet she made you, Eddie? Didn't you make ones for each
The
other?
bracelet is what
I
she
threw
had.
it away years ago.
Eddie, if you wanted me to make you another one, all you had to do was ask.
I thought we were supposed to be having dinner, Mum. Hmm?
Why don't you both take a seat? I'm sure it'll be ready soon.
Okay. What have we learned there? Not too much. A little background knowledge about these two, and it sounds like Eddie's mom kind of wants them to hook up again. Possession of a will. I think we don't truly know what old lady this is yet. I mean, we know or do we not know? I don't think she's in a wheelchair. There's an upstairs. Her room is upstairs. I'm not going to say for sure yet, though. I don't know. Maybe this house has an elevator. Maybe it's really fancy. Question is, where does Tony go after being peeved? Go, don't tell my mom or you'll regret it. After being peeved at Annie, I guess, then he hides the pocket. He goes to dinner and then hides the pocket watch with his sister. Where does he go in between? Where does he go in between? Does he go back to his mom's room? Does he go... So where is Tony at timeline 6? That's what we need to figure out. I think he's alone. It seems like nobody knows where Oswald is. Go back to his mother's room. No. Go to his room, maybe. No. Kind of forgot he had a room, to be honest. He wouldn't go to Oswald's room. Doubt he would go to Martha's room. Or Vic's room. Like, why would he go to Vic's room? I don't think he went to Eddie's room because he didn't know where his sister was when he drops off the pocket watch. We know he doesn't go to the dining room. So, billiard room, living room, or entrance. I don't think he goes to the living room because that's where Annie... Yeah, that's where Annie is. Doesn't go to the study. You know that for sure. Go to the entrance? Billiard room. Maybe the billiard room. Let's see. No. The heck does he go? Don't want to just keep bashing my head against this. Did he speak to Oswald maybe? But why? But why? We still don't know Oswald's whereabouts either after he leaves the kitchen. Oswald goes to the living room. He leaves the living room. Where does he go at time 6? Where does Oswald go at time 6? I think we tried. He's not in his room. Not in his room. Does he go to... back to the attic for the little girl's room? No. Where would he have gone? I mean, we just don't know, do we? We know he doesn't go to the dinner. Eve's sleeping. Butler's dying in the kitchen alone. Just heard that name before. Try and think this through. Husband stolen, a pocket watch. I think I know who to talk to. You know, it's not our fault. I think it's fine. You two be nice to each other. I'll check out that everything's alright upstairs. So Vic goes upstairs somewhere after this. Where? Who knows? Maybe Vic goes to... It says upstairs. So maybe Vic goes to the attic. No. Yeah, I'm just kind of grasping at straws at this point. I don't want to just, like, start guessing random stuff. See if we can actually deduce something. What's happening in the kitchen? What a mess. Not great with these sort of things. Know who he was. John leaves to talk to Oswald. We don't know where Oswald is. Because presumably that's where Martha is too. Where the hell is Oswald? If we go to the dining room, does it seem like Tony interacts with Oswald? Can't be Oswald. I saw him a moment ago. Okay, hold on. The time's 6. Oswald and Tony must be together. Where? I don't know. Let's hold on. Reread this. Can't be Oswald. I saw him a moment ago. Tony, I need to go get something. Annie needs to find it's under control. Where would Tony and Oswald have seen each other? As Tony was leaving the dinner. I'm missing a room. Fine. So Oswald, okay, let's think about this. Right before this, Oswald leaves the living room? No. Yes, sorry. Oswald leaves the living room, and Tony's leaving the attic. My first thought would be they meet in the entrance. Let's try that first. No. Okay, did they meet in the billiard room? It's gonna be where people aren't, right? So we know that people are in Eddie's room, they're in the dining room, they're in the living room, they're in the study. We tried the entrance, we tried the billiard room. Unless they go back to the attic? No. What about Oswald's room? No. Okay, what about Tony's room? Aha! British, parentheses, derogatory. You guys searching for something. Little turd. Snooping around.
What are you doing? Were you going through my things?
No, not at all. I was just having a look around. I didn't realize this room was occupied.
Right. It's Oswald, is it?
Oswald Galley. I don't believe we've met.
My sister mentioned you. What are you doing in my room?
Well, back when I was younger, this used to be our nursery.
But it's not your nursery any longer, is it? Don't come in here again.
Is this how you'd normally treat a new acquaintance?
Don't test my patience. Get out of my room.
There's no need to be suspicious, boy. I'm leaving.
Everyone is very paranoid and rude to each other. Uh-huh. And that's when he takes the pocket watch with him, I assume. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Now we know everyone's whereabouts. It's giving us hints, though. Like, what does this hint to? I guess something about the chapel? Same with this. Sometimes evening he wants to go to the chapel. We don't know what time that would be, right? Ah, wait. Is this... Let's say it's not. This can't be hours, right? Like, we don't know what time it really is. Okay. So where would Oswald be at time 7 while everyone is eating dinner? Is he still snooping? Is he still snooping everyone's room? Would it be Martha's room? No, maybe Helen's room or maybe Victoria's room. That's right, Victoria's room. I mean, he's clearly searching, I think, for the key. The chapel key. No. Where else would he search? Not Eddie's room, because we know that Eve's in there. Not Tony's... Goes back into Tony's room? Yeah, I doubt it. Does he go back to the attic? Maybe the study. No, okay, maybe the study. Aha!
Good heavens.
And he just leaves. So there's thunder and he leaves. At least we know his whereabouts at this time. Okay. So at this point... at this point, everyone is searching for... Martha has gone to find Oswald. I think we already tried his room, though, right? So he doesn't go back to his room. Okay, he's not back in his room. So where would he be? Thinking... I don't think living room. Don't think living room. Maybe billiards room. He seems to just kind of be roaming. Guess let's try living room and then maybe Martha's room. No? Okay, let's try Martha's room. Okay. Yeah, he's still snooping for stuff.
Excuse me? What are you doing in my bedroom?
This used to be where my parents slept.
Well, dinner has been served downstairs, Oswald. If you'd like to come and join us, it will be going cold otherwise.
I'd prefer to wait until everyone else has eaten. It's a shame what you've done with this room, you know.
That
It
stinks.
looked a lot better when my parents lived here.
Well, I'm sorry about that, Oswald. You'll forgive me, but it seems you may have overstepped your welcome this evening. I really don't appreciate you coming into my bedroom without my permission.
I would have thought I'd be the least of your worries this evening.
What are you implying?
You have some rather eccentric guests, or are you not aware? One of your guests, staying in the old nursery, is hiding a gun in his bedside drawer.
Tony? You must be mistaken. Are you sure?
Oh, quite. I've had one tipsy young woman make light of my sister, and another who seemed rather guilty about something, although I couldn't find out what.
I'm sorry to hear that, Oswald, but that really doesn't give you any excuse to invade our privacy. and I'm sure our guests thought the
This
same.
house was in my family for generations. I have a right to know what's going on here.
Well,
Not really
I'm
true.
afraid you don't own the place any longer.
Yeah.
And while you're a guest here, I'd appreciate it if you behaved like
You
one.
sleep in my parents' bed alone. You don't even have a husband to share it with.
Okay.
You are an imposter, and you know it. This house should have stayed in my
How
family.
dare you! Get out of my room right this
Look at all
instant!
this worthless rubbish.
Stop it! Stop it!
That's awful, bro.
You don't belong here.
Okay, jeez Louise. Yeah, what a terrible guy. Kick him out of the freaking house. Storm or no. Okay. So where the heck do we think old Oswald is off to after that? Because that's where John is. John's looking for Oswald after he leaves Martha's room. First things first. Following that is Martha alone in her room. No. Okay. Good to know, I guess. Could have gone to Martha's room. Hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Well, Vic said she was going upstairs to see if everything's okay, so maybe Vic comes in after she hears the crying. The power of deduction!
Martha, are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. Just give me a moment to recover, and I'll be back downstairs in a second.
Why are all your things on the floor? Did something happen?
It's fine, really. I don't
Yeah, sorry. The chick. I swear I heard mother, not Martha. I was like, am I losing my mind?
think anything's broken, at least.
Oh, come on. Come and sit down. We'll pick it all up later.
I'm sorry, Victoria.
Don't worry, Martha. If it's been a hard evening for you to manage, then you should know that you're doing incredibly well. There's no way I could have organised dinner for so many people if it were me.
That's very kind of you to say. I really wanted this evening to be a celebration, but what with strangers coming into the house and a dead body turning up, I no longer feel in control of my own house.
If it helps to hear it, I think you're taking this far better than some of the other guests. Honestly, Martha, I don't know how you stay so calm. You're an inspiration.
You might think I'd be used to this after doing it for so long. It's not been easy, running a large house and bringing up a son on my own for so many years. But somehow, it still feels as if I have no idea what I'm doing.
Do you mind if I ask? Why do you always wear a ring? I suppose I never noticed when I was younger.
I don't know. Perhaps I thought I'd seem stronger if people thought I had a man in my life. But I've reached an age now where I'm quite content as I am. I don't think I need it any longer.
You look better without it. I'm sure it was only weighing you down.
I wanted to tell you something earlier, Victoria. When the three of us were in the dining room, just before dinner.
What's that?
I didn't want to say it in front of Eddie. But it's been wonderful to meet Damien today.
Oh, good.
I'm really glad that the two of you seem to be so happy together. He seems like he'd make a wonderful husband, if you don't mind
Oh,
saying.
wait, she's good.
Thanks, Martha. I'm glad you like him. I think he wasn't too keen on coming here this evening, but
Another thunderclap.
I do hope he's enjoying himself now.
Victoria, I'm glad that you and Eddie are still friends. You were so close when you were children.
It's been nice to see him again. Can I ask, out of interest, do you know if he's romantically involved with anyone at the moment? I don't want to ask him myself.
Oh, not that I'm aware of.
Okay, okay, okay. What is going on here? Now they've forgotten Eve exists. So it seems, first off, the thunderclaps seem to go along with people forgetting the existence of someone or someone's death, and or someone's death, I guess. Because all of a sudden, both of them have forgotten Eve's existence, which is strange to say the least. But okay.
He likes to keep himself to himself.
Well, I wish him the best. I know that whoever he ends up with, he'll make her very happy.
I'm sure. Thanks for cheering me up, Victoria.
You're very welcome. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Could you tell everyone that I'll be down shortly? I'll just need a minute to collect myself.
So, what the heck is going on? Everyone's forgotten Eve after this moment, it seems. Or at least most people have. Somehow. What the heck? Okay, based on this conversation, by the way, I'm thinking that at time 10, Damien... All I needed to hear. Yeah, Tony's probably hidden it somewhere. I'm thinking Damien goes... I mean, if he still remembers Eve's existence, he would go to Eddie's room. Let me see. Damien, Eve, Eddie's room. Time 10? No. Something's off. I think she's dead. Yeah, wow, she's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry to disturb you. Madam? Madam, are you awake? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Madam? I'm looking for a pocket watch. If you could just tell me whether you've seen it or not, then I'll leave you to get back to your sleep. Madam? Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
She's still warm.
What is going on, folks? Whew, what is happening? Okay. So Eve is dead. I mean, okay. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. At Quail Lane. Boom. There's a thunderclap. I'm thinking old Rupert Galley is dead right there. But why? Why does Harry remember him but others don't? I don't understand. Because it seems like even Damien and everyone has forgotten Eve after this moment. Eddie included, he's in the same room. Something's off. Something's off, folks. Do you know who he was? Because even John, who just talked to the butler earlier, forgotten him. How is this possible? Okay. So, we know that John is looking for Oswald. Don't know where Tony and Martha are. Or Tony and Helen. Where would Oswald go after harassing the heck out of Martha? To his own room, maybe? This would be what? Timeline 9. No. Okay, he's not in his room. And now we gotta play the guessing game on where the heck Oswald would have gone. Annie's playing piano in the living room. Think about this. Actually, it looks like we're at 30 minutes here, folks, so I'm gonna pause it here. Next time, we have a few threads to pull. This is getting very interesting because it seems like something's going on with everyone's memories as the night goes on. So when we come back, let's see if we can keep following the timeline and see if we can trace down where everyone is at time 9 and then go from there. So, see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.